Upvotes now grant orgasms to the person who gets them. How does this change the world? People flood Reddit, attempting to get upvotes, only to find that there are so many posts happening that it's unlikely yours will ever be upvoted. All technological development shifts to the creation of auto-upvote bots. Literal karma horsed it, guess I just nutted 24,000 times. Hey guys, let's all upvote Larry while he's at his job interview. People with viral posts become incapacitated. Edit, wakes up incapacitated. My balls would shrivel until my slong fell off. There are people with a disease like this, they can't stop having orgasms. It sounds great, but in reality it's a terrible affliction. Edit, I'm at 2090 orgasms in 6 hours, that's nearly 6 orgasms a minute. I'd be drowning in my own fluids trying to get to a hospital. People no longer Reddit in public. Unless they're into that. What do you mean, now? I'm going to upvote you just in case. Browsing askreddit by hot takes on a totally new meaning. Edit, well, this blew a load. Another edit, I guess if upvotes are orgasms, silver is a toy or something? Thanks for milking my prostate there, friendo. Masturbation rates would drop, prawn sites will run out of money, happy fun time rates would probably drop, and many more stuff will happen. Incels would stop complaining, and focus their attention on meme production. Political subs are more literal circle jerks. Question: pet each upvote, do you climax? Or does the amount determine the intensity? Orgasm-induced comas from trite, overused Reddit comments that get 15k upvotes in gold. Many Redditors will finally experience sexual gratification. Gonna have my wife post NSFW pics on my account so I can stay in constant orgasm. Edit, enjoy. What do downvotes do? Karma would finally be worth something. You, Sir Grapho, dies immediately. I would probably only use Reddit right before bed and right when I wake up. We will see more of thanks for the orgasm, kind stranger. Plot twist. Downvotes make you automatically poop. Girl posts a tifu about accidentally getting trapped hiding in a closet all day when her boyfriend's conservative Catholic parents come home early from work just as they were about to have sex. Spends the entire day orgasming in the closet anyway, desperately trying not to make noise. Death by kinda SNU? Everybody would die at 42 upvotes. So people get self-orgasm every time they post something? Our gaming stays the same. Our circle jerk would get a lot more literal. I wouldn't be so sexually unsatisfied. What do downvotes do in this scenario? Do they make my slong vacuum up the last load? Will a popular yet controversial post cause an undulating plume of jizz to shoot out and suck back at rapid speed? The human race dies out because nobody has happy fun time anymore. I've never had an orgasm before, so this should be fun. So, you know how there are those influencers you see at restaurants or out shopping making a blog about everything? Society would basically turn into that, but everybody. Reddit would become some kind of pay-for-play site and everyone who ISIS not a paying normie gets kicked. The man was found dead, completely dehydrated in his home. Cause of death, according to authorities, was death by upvote. Sarah Connors is here with more. Thanks, Devin. The scene here is now increasingly common with men and even more horrific with women. The young man, having just posted what was described as a dank meme, received 1.5k upvotes in under 1 hour, causing him to ejaculate 3.7 liters of fluid, dehydrating him and causing immediate death. Horrifying. Sarah, is there a way to prevent this? Yes, Devin. The best way to avoid death by upvote is to ensure you are normal, average, or, as many say, basic AF. Posting political memes or anything that ought to be on Facebook is a good start. But even then, there's the off chance you may still get far too many upvotes to survive. Best to avoid the site altogether. Thank you, Sarah. This just in, it's been reported that a woman who was the top comment on the same post was also found dead in her room. Apparently having broken her spine during what medical examiners are calling the most intense tantric orgasm ever. One medical examiner described that the last time this happened it took 4 hours of surgery just to get the smile off her face. Tragic, indeed. Quote, I nut in the middle of math class a lot more. FB is instantly abandoned. Well, that means I would have spurted out about 2,300 liters of sperm or just over 7 bathtubs worth. Science finds out orgasms produce a small amount of electricity. Companies begin to take advantage with auto-upvote machines. They also begin lining up people in rows to generate electricity. Artificial global warming drops 40%. A secret race of AI that lived on Earth well before humans came into existence rises from deep out of the Earth, after nuclear reactors get shut down. Their only weakness, the uranium that was being forced under the ground, dissipates and allows them to arrive on the surface. They group together and form a nation, Intalum, just off the coast of West Australia. America and its allies, along with the United Nations and BRIC, form an allyship. The Royal Australian Navy launches a daring first sea-to-ground strike, sparking a global conflict. The artificial intelligence find ways to manipulate atoms and begin to develop new weapons of mass destruction, black hole grenades, time bombs that slow any physical body within its 20 meters limit. Intalum strikes Australia's west coast and take the country in just a few weeks, with a final video showing one of the ICE leaders on Chula snapping off the Prime Minister's head. All countries around the world form a global peace treaty and agree to unite against Intalum and its now larger army made up of forced Australian slaves. Multiple smaller battles occur just off the coast off the Philippines, Taiwan, India and Japan. Fearing a takeover of Europe, the world begins a steady evacuation and begin prepping a large defense of 2 million soldiers along China's border. Intalum stages an attack through Russia and manages to surround the defense. Using their weapons to scramble an outward signal, they manage to take out all of the defense, and the world is none the wider. All of Asia surrenders to Intalum. Europe has a large meeting with the world's leaders. They all take a vote on the surrender of the world. When the voting fails 41 per mil for 59% against one person, the German defense minister stands up out of the blue and shoots all of the leaders who disagreed. Europe surrenders, allowing Intalum to take control. Intalum still kills millions of civilians on their entrance into Europe. America and England are the only superpowers left. Knowing that they are fighting a losing battle, they launch 2 nuclear bombs into Greece's center where they think Intalum is holding its base. America is taken over from the inside, after an Intalum soldier disguised as a human assassinates the president and posts the video for the world to see. England surrenders, and Intalum takes over the world. Little did they know, a top-secret mission orchestrated by England in its final days, sent a spacecraft to Mars with 2 women and 2 men, leaving Earth behind. Edit 1, spelling errors, skeptical smiley face. Edit 2, I'm a creative writer and just want to let you guys know this story is completely free for you to take. If you want to write a story with this plot, go right ahead. People become happier. The world enters a new era of peace. Everyone is content. Only for a few months. People start getting addicted. Everyone becomes a karma whore and sits at the computer 24/7, looking far and wide for a picture that will score some sweet, juicy karma. But no one's going to work anymore either. The economy is slowly dying, because everyone is cooped up in their homes trying to get off. There are the occasional hippie groups that give each other juicy upvotes because they believe in world peace and love. Everyone is basically digitally fluffing each other at this rate. But oh no, if someone finds you out and it's a little too obvious you're karma whoring, they'll send a mob to downvote you and relinquish you of your orgasm rights. Hell, there are even strip clubs where people will sit down with a hologram of an upvote that will seduce them and sit on their lap. Robots and I have taken every job and the whole world is crumbling, socially and culturally. No more school. No more work. No more sleep. There are no more crops or food, only upvotes. There is no more water or milk, only upvotes. Humanity is no more. All we are a bunch of bags of flesh rubbing our upvotes against each other and screaming for more. Where did we go wrong? I continue to have 0 orgasms. Wikipedia would be like 5% as good as all those people posted memes here trying to get sweet upvotes. The incel subs would be busy AF when this first starts. I have 1.5 million orgasms all at once and die of a heart attack but die happy. I'll stop having to fake them. Somewhere in a dimly lit basement gallo boob dies. I've been getting off on karma for years, nothing new. I'd never get orgasms through Reddit, and I'm spent. I think I would enjoy posting nudes even more. Actually not sure if I'll survive. Aya never has another orgasm. Ever. The quality of Reddit comments go down significantly. Or any comments for that matter. All you have to say is poopy butt and wham, you get lots of UHNN tilde. R found the Reddit user becomes a prawn sub. Wankers still getting underserved orgasms over self-aggrandized fantasies. What's the difference? Yay, first time I made someone come. OMG, I didn't expect this to blow up. Oh. Who? Quote.